Greetings, everybody, and welcome to episode 110 of the Sickcast, aka the Siblings in Cardboard podcast. I'm your host, Donnie, joined by my buddies slash co-hosts, Noah, Thomas, and Justin. Whether you're a veteran card gamer or a first-timer just testing the waters, we are all Siblings in Cardboard. Gentlemen, how have things been since the last time we talked? Feels like it's been a minute again, and it really hasn't.
I think I took like a straight up break, like for a whole week. I just came home, and I say break, but I guess I did come home and write like every night. And then we had the giant snow quote unquote event in Georgia, where everyone's afraid that the world's going to freeze over ever since we had the snowpocalypse, and we stayed home an extra Monday, and I did house renovations and stuff. But back to normal on Tuesday. Yeah. I went to Armory. It was really fun. I accidentally cheated. I gained a life off of Heart of Findle when I didn't know what my opponent's life total was because I was letting him write it because my phone died. And so I just said I gained a life, and it ended up mattering for the game. Oops, I'm sorry.
Ooh. Oops. Things happen.
Yep.
That's why we play Armories, right?
Mm-hmm.
Try to get better.
I was in a huge Vincent hole, and I've been playing a lot of that hero again because she's a lot of fun because I was planning on playing her on Saturday. But I had to give my spot to somebody else for the RTN on Saturday because a bunch of people aren't qualified. They want to qualify. That room's going to be nuts. So anyone who's in there, good luck, Brave Soldier.
Yeah, JC's like 24 slots or something, right? And when all 24 slots sell out, it is packed wall to wall.
Yeah. And I wrote it down. I think of the 24, it's 15 of them have top 8'd a calling, a battle hardened, or won an RTN/PQ. I was like, yeah, that's gonna be a fun room. I wish I was playing in that room. Like, I really, really do.
Yeah, if you come to Atlanta, we keep saying this, you better come to play. Like,
yeah, it's like
you literally have like Nathan Crawford, Josh Law, and Will Bradshaw of the card guys are all showing up because they have procrastinated super hard or had just unfortunate runs of events and have not qualified yet. So they're coming over to try to get that last minute qualification.
Yeah. So it's going to be a tough one for people. I'm excited to see who gets their qualifications off it. But anyways, I went to a super Vincent hole. And then Jeremy, because instead of practicing his deck like he should be, because he's one of those people who has procrastinated his qualification, he wanted to play Vincent instead last night. So I had to play a Silio and break my own Greaves over and over again.
You had to.
Oh, no. And
yeah, it was terrible.
Who would play that hero in this meta?
Yeah, nobody. And unfortunately, I played versus a new player who was on DO. And he got to do the dual time zone thing, calling Gone in a Flash when I had it in my hand.
Oh, that's
the issue is I had Blast of Oblivion, Electromagnetic Somersault, Sigil of Brilliance.
You know, it's funny you say that. I literally played in a Cilio today that looped me like that with Gone in a Flash and Blast of Oblivion with 2 sigils for over 41 damage and killed me in 1 turn. And it was, I mean, I was just clapping. I was like, this is amazing.
Have you tried?
I was like, this.
Have you tried shooting a giant harpoon into their face and not letting them do that?
Hey,
just miss, baby.
Sometimes you just miss and you draw into that. And
by the way, if you ever shoot a battering bolt for like 12 at a Cilio, he goes, uh-oh.
No. You don't need to shoot the battering bolt for 12. It can just be 6.
Yeah, Cilio doesn't want to
block. But yeah, so I overkilled him by 12, and that was with me having to hold the Gone in a Flash in my hand and not do anything with it. Like, it cut out 25 more points of damage.
Good gracious alive.
Yeah, but I felt bad. I told him, like, I promise it doesn't always work this way. Like, this is not normal. And he's like, no, this is cool. Keep doing it.
Wizard thing.
So
it's wizard things.
Yeah, he was at least interested, so we had fun with that. But yeah, that's been it. I've just kind of been keeping tabs on the spoilers and the little videos and the little drips and crumbs that we've been getting. And that's been about it.
Speaking of
that's been about my week in Flesh and Blood too.
I have one. We can talk about that. I have one. It's going to premiere on Saturday. I'm working with Philip from Fabrary, and I interrupted our armory a little bit yesterday to take some footage. because my idea for when my card publishes, I really wanted to get some of my local players doing the degenerate stuff that we are doing in this current meta. Like, bouncing Sigil of Brilliance over and over again. Or, double Blood Rush Bellow, break chest. Or,
Oh, no.
giant gold pile.
I also I had a Blast to Oblivion that I bounced a Sigil Brilliance with using Seduce Secrets. Do you know how fun that was? I drew 2 cards. It was awesome.
And that's the thing we like simulated for the video is the playing Blast
but we actually
playing Seduce Secrets from Arsenal to draw 2 cards.
Yeah, it was very fun.
Gross.
Anyways,
I'm like making a goof. I have like Vietnam flashback music playing in the background as it just gets worse and worse and worse. Like, and then Mason, a local, was my gravy bones, and he was perfect. I know I wanted to get you as the gravy bones, Justin, but Mason nailed it. Like, he was so perfect. Because at some point, because I like take a side profile of him going crack a gold, draw a card, almost like the Rocco's Modern Life, turn the page, wash your hands. And so I come up to do a side profile capture, and he just lets out he goes, crack a gold, draw a card. And for some reason, that like little sigh of being exasperated with your own play line just really locks it in. Like, his whole sigh set the tone. And I'm like, Mason, I'm so glad you let that sigh out right there. It's just so good.
I'm so excited to see it. Like, I'm happy for you, and I'm happy to see the spoiler eventually. But yeah.
Whatever it is, because the rest of us on the podcast don't know what it is yet either, so it's going to be a surprise to everyone at the same time.
I got sworn to absolute secrecy, and I was given about 3 days to come up with an idea, shoot video, make video, and then tie it in with... I think he's still doing some kind of like little event on his website. He's just not doing the in-depth like scavenger hunt that he usually does.
Yeah. He has like basically like a landing page for it.
It's all about talking about what kind of degeneracy do you like the least. It's all about degeneracy.
Yeah.
But okay. So let's get to our part of the podcast where we talk about card prices, because this is the last time we will talk before we know a lot of new cards in the new set that is probably going to dramatically affect the meta. I know one hero people are already starting to talk about a little bit, with only 1 card for him being spoiled. Yeah, it's Fi. Every time there's a new Draconic Ninja card out, people start talking. It's Fi back. It's Fi back.
I was hoping it was more towards the Hala weapon reveal and like Flurry. I was like, that's pretty cool.
Bro, the only big problem with that Hala card is Ripple Away.
Which crazy enough, that is a card we're going to talk about. Before we get there, though, hold on. I've played a ton of Talishar a ton, and I've lost I've lost a lot. Not every game, but majority of games. But I've had a really good time losing. It's been an interesting grind. Marlon's an interesting hero. Sometimes I don't think I'm greedy enough. Sometimes I think I'm too greedy. You're right, that line. So we're working on it. I've been talking a lot to Mr. Taylor Crawford, so we're trying to set something up, trying to get to be the real greed zone. I fatigued a few gravies, so I really enjoy that. That is a interesting matchup. It is 100% possible. It is a really unfun 27 turn. I'm sure every game would go to time if we played it like this, but it's a lot of sitting on my endless arrow and passing.
27 turns? That's rookie numbers. Come on, that's only like third cycle.
I just got to make sure the conks are gone. But a lot of C4 salvage, a lot of times they want to go and they put extra allies in the graveyard, and I end up just sunken treasure and C4 salvaging them away. So between that and endless arrow, it just depends on how they side. I don't know if they all know that that's coming, but I like it. Now, I have been brutalized by Faceless Confrontation or Fearless Confrontation about 800 times. Trying to just sneak in exactly on rate and then getting the -1 makes me sick. So every time that happens, I about want to quit the game. I've had 2 Acilios quit because they said, how are you running this hot? I've also been blown out by multiple Acilios. So I feel like that's been a really fun. I've played a ton of Acilios and a ton of Gravies and a lot of Marionettes, weirdly enough. I don't like Marionette.
Really good right now.
Yeah, I just don't like the deck. I can't block anything. In fact, I'm not supposed to, and it just sucks. It's like I don't really like what's going on here. And all the warrior matchups suck. So it's been a really good time. I've like Marlin is a really fun hero, and I think if I can learn how to understand this deck, we got good things coming. So I'm on it. I'm on the grind. But it is tough. It has been a tough. Oh, and I played against Tunic Counter Gamers Ning. We played some Puffin v Marlin and Dash v Marlin. That is super one-sided, by the way. Whoever gets rolling hot, it is just.
Oh yeah,
it's just a runaway.
Mechanologists are extremely vulnerable, especially Dash.io. Extremely vulnerable to Marlin. Puffin's a little better because she'll run block cards, but Dash is just like, whatever giant arrow you shoot at me, I guess it's stealing a card.
The first game we played of Puffin, it was the third, like 17 harpoon. He goes, "Is this supposed to be this consistent?" And I said, "Crazy enough." I said, "It kind of is." Like that's the point. Like the point is, you just draw stuff, and you're like, "Oh, okay," and you just slam it, and you do it again next turn. I like Marlin. She's fun. So, if you like Marlin or Pleiades or Acilio, all these great heroes, or Marionette or Gravy. Oh, don't play Gravy. There's nothing wrong with Gravy. But
Gravy's sweet.
Gravy's good.
Don't join the Gravy crew yet. You can buy these cards with the, what do they call it now? What are these kids calling it? Affiliate link. That's right. You can find it in the description below for the video. All you have to do is click on it, and it'll take you to TCG Player, and you check out the way you normally would. So let's jump in. Some of these are going to be kind of the same things we've talked about before. I mean, they're cards that are just naturally really high right now. They're best selling. They're on the radar. These heroes are on the radar. So it's really no surprise. And then we'll talk about some dips in some potential cards, why they may be dipping, and what you can expect. So right off the bat, let's just get to some of the more Guardian-esque cards just to get an idea of what's happening. Test and Iron Grip is at 25. I don't know if that's necessarily higher than where we were last time. I just want to point out it still is a 157% increase. I think some of those cards now are being completely carried up in price by a new super powerful deck that is very, very awkward to play against. I mean, it's awkward. I mean, I've only played against it twice. It felt like an okay game. It's hard. It really is hard, and you end up just getting hit with a hammer over and over again.
Me and Damien are super proud that the two of us completely like flipped the market on several Guardian cards and a couple generics. We love it.
You want to talk about generic single-handedly? I mean, you got a large share into this because I know that deck runs 3. Ripple Away was at $40 when I checked because I was putting up cards, and the only one they had was a damaged non-foil and a foil at 50. They have since put some listings up, so it's back down to 29, but it's still a 29. Actually, $30. It doesn't do it justice. Yeah, $30. So $29, $30 is the baseline for your Ripple Aways. We called it. We talked about this actually 2 episodes before all this shenanigans happened. So nobody should be surprised.
No, Sinclair came up to me Tuesday. Sinclair came up to me Tuesday, and he made me shake his hand. He's like, "You've made me so much money."
Dude, I'm just saying, he'll message me, and especially for Sage, and he was like, "If you could get these cofoils," he was like, and I was just like, "Oh, it's like I think I got quite a few of those sitting aside." So we talk about Fab. Fab's the game of ebb and flows. What's going to go up now will go down eventually. What's down now will probably go up. It really just depends what gets released. So if you want to create value, you don't have to do it on an astronomical scale. Get your play sets. Get a few things that look interesting. Get 40 copies of Vipox and 40 Redback Shrouds. You can do that.
My 1 copy of Extended Art Hostile Encroachment I needed. Just came in the mail today. Yay.
Look at that. That's beautiful.
Was $1.13 is now like $15. Sorry if you could even find it.
It's crazy now. But yeah, I mean, so really good card. Ripple Away, Test Iron Grip, Glint the Quicksilver. It's up just a little bit. Just want to keep it on the radar. I think the holo card being spoiled. Maybe people just early going into Warrior. I don't think Kasai and Dory are necessarily in bad places. I think there's some, well, I think Kasai's got some issues with answering some of the decks in the meta, but I still think that the Warrior archetype is on an upswing. So maybe you just want to take a look at it. Glint's not crazy. You can get them for $6 a piece, but that is up from like the $4-ish, $5-ish that it has been pretty consistently. It's been a pretty consistent downtrend, and now it's kind of getting bought up a little bit. So just keep on top of that.
I bet Bolton's going to be good. I'm not even being sarcastic. So I would speculate
maybe
some cards, Noah.
Really? You think Bolton? I mean, he's got to be good at some point, right?
He already got one good card with the new holo card is already great in Bolton. So if he gets like one or two good cards in Compendium, his deck is already good. It's just charging is such an expensive resource. But like once he's sitting on 4 soul, all his cards are ridiculously overrated, like just insane.
Well, yeah, but we're talking specifically Raiden Bolton because I think the Lumina Go Boomina is dead, right?
Bolton. No. The new card definitely makes Lumina Go Boomina better, but how are you gonna Lumina Go Boomina like Acilio? How are you gonna Lumina Go Boomina Gravy? Like they're just gonna kill you.
Well, they're gonna kill you way before you do it. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have a draw engine to your card. I do. You have a tutor. Like
it's
good,
not.
But
okay. All right. Well, I'll keep that. Get your Bolton cards. I gotta look at some Bolton cards, I guess.
Manila Bolton.
Maybe make
Can you imagine just getting to play Raiden for free 2 times? Like you charge 1 card and you break a flurry token, you just swing twice with Raiden. That's crazy, right?
It's pretty crazy.
No, it's definitely good. It's red though, and that's always the scary thing about.
That's true.
Bolton decks is a non-light red card is like a real serious deck building cost. So we'll see. But the new holo card is good.
We'll talk about that because I think the new holo weapon card is actually pretty neat. I think new Warrior's kind of interesting, although poor Olympia one day. Channel Lightning Valley for all the Acilios, and I know there's a ton of them because it's literally like so when I play competitive on Talishar, so I can deny people really silly takebacks, even though I mostly allow everything except if it's like the 96th one. But I always ask for best deck in format. I get Acilio all the time, so they must really think they're the best deck in the format, and by rights they probably are. I don't know. I get a lot of gravy, I get a lot of Acilio, but I think it's really funny. So a lot of Acilio players out there. So Channel Lightning Valley definitely up and away in terms of just being on a modest price. I mean, it is $18. It is on an upswing. Things like your Gone in a Flash are still pretty high. Current Funnel's still pretty high. These cards are still fetching a pretty good price right now. I wouldn't say any of them are necessarily higher than when we last spoke about them. Just want to let you guys know that Channel Lightning Valley is still a pretty modestly priced Majestic. Along that same lines, Persuasive Prognosis continues to climb. It's at $35, close to $40. This is a yeah. I mean, assassins are assassins. I don't know. I mean, I think they're okay. I don't think they're necessarily good. I don't think they're necessarily bad. I think they're always in the mix. I think they're there. I don't know. I don't like playing against
one of them got second. Colin Columbus.
Assassins are fun and they are very reactive to the meta.
I think they're good.
Yeah, so the assassins are definitely staying up there. Speaking of which, but I think this is more the hunted problem, in line with just multiple decks using this card. But Pain in the Backside is a $40 card, and I mean it's just hard to get. I mean, Hunted's hard to get. Pain in the Backside, I think it's one of their like better 0-for-3s, because it's absolutely stupid. If you don't block it, you're going to get marked, and in most cases, you're going to block it. You're going to get marked.
Everyone blocks.
Yeah,
it.
like it. But maybe you should, but not everybody.
You should.
I think
one hero
everybody
can't.
You should absolutely should.
There's one
because
hero
if you don't block
can't.
it and you get the mark is worth one point of value. So it's basically a 0-for-5 with go again. You got
I'm looking at my hand of all
value
instants
at minimum.
Yeah.
Because I look at my hand of all instants and I say, that sucks.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
But you know what stops it?
Fair.
You know what stops the ping? And actually, it's like one of our new hot tech. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked about Accelio. Keep going.
We'll come back to that because I want to know the new tech. And then along the lines, so Assassin carrying some very expensive cards, also hunted, also probably part of the same problem. Literally one of them at the $29-ish, $30-ish price range, and it jumps to 35. Is Savor Bloodshed, which is just a really good card. I mean, it's multifaceted. So Fang plus Assassins are playing it. It's just really good. I mean, it's hard.
I mean, it's
hard not to want that card.
It's Snatch with Go Again.
It's probably the card's overrated as all get out.
And
Let's
it walks
be real.
through.
I mean, it's ridiculous. Yeah, it's absolutely ludicrous, is what it is. I think Leave No Witnesses is still like $1 billion, which is, again, no surprise there. It's the assassin tax. I think assassins are paying a tax. Yeah, it's still $30. So welcome to the Assassin Dynasty hunted tax. Midas Touch there's I think 4 listings on TCG Player. They're $30 plus. So everybody wants a little Midas Touch, wants a little gold. What better way to kill allies than to just turn them into gold?
Or turn them into nothing in case of killing Scuba, Polycranka, any of Prism's Angels. They get nothing.
Yeah. That's true. They don't have a cost. That's sad.
It's really rude
sad.
to turn 0 blow up Polycranka with Midas Touch. Like, it's so rude.
That's messed up. I prefer to just tipple Polycranka because it's free real estate.
Well, they have to use it. You can Midas Touch it before they even get a chance to use it.
Oh, I can't put no Midas Touch in Marlin. That's not working. Not anytime soon. Blade Flurry, $30 plus right now. Again, Warriors probably going to see a little bit of an increase on that, a little climb, just in case people are going to start picking up copies for Hala. I know we're still a ways from that, but Warriors have pretty stable sort of loyalists in that group. And then last thing
surely play card in Hala. Surely.
Oh, 100%. Last is just Fearless Confrontation because I just don't like the card and I'm tired of getting gotcha'd by it. And dude, it's so unfun. We're down to like 14 cards and I'm like, oh, it's this plan again, and it's like, oh shit. And it's like, come on. It really does. It makes me sad. That's $30. I think the card's really good. It's got great niche uses. Also, you can throw it in the end game when you're getting fatigued or trying to fatigue for 5. It's reasonable. It's a card. It's a blue. It blocks 3. It does things. And then let's talk about just a couple of different things. One of them being that triple Donnie went down in price, and I was a little confused as to why. This is a little decent of a segue, sort of. Why Triple Donnie went down in price, and not too much, but I definitely started seeing a sort of significant drop or people posting it. Down to $295. I'm almost positive this card has been at 300 plus for Lord knows how long. And that is because it has been reprinted in Compendium in the Antiquity slot as a full art with beautiful art. Note the Fables are only in the Antiquity set, where the Legendaries have the full art and non-full art variations in there, but not the Fables. The Fables are strictly Antiquity only. So far, Heart, Triple, and Eye of Ophidia. Which, on that note...
You have waifu tax on the new riches. That's why the original.
Oh, dude, it's
new.
It's so good looking. Like the art is so good. Which brings me to Compendium of Rathe, actually increasing its per case price, and very limited even on TCG Player, with some cases being as high as 600, and have already sold $549 base price for cases. It is going to be a magnanimous set. I've heard people complaining about allocation. I've heard a lot of weird things in the woods, seen a lot of videos about it. A lot of people are already hooping and hollering about it. I don't know how crazy the allocation is going to be. Is it going to be a high seas hunted-esque? Is it going to be super slam where it feels like there's too much of it? I don't know. But as a supplemental set, a lot of people are already starting to talk about availability. GM Armada put out a video. You guys can go check it out. He wanted to do some kind of a stream with it, and where he usually gets them, he was told he could have 1 box, not 1 case. one box. So don't know if that's like that everywhere.
I don't think you guys have dealt with an expansion set in a while. These things are bonkers.
I mean, I don't feel like I bought enough. Is the problem? But like I think that's always the problem.
And the last expansion set was D2D, right?
Yes, and that was
Is that really an expansion set?
Yeah, it was almost like
technically,
its
yes.
own. It was technically an expansion set. The
That
closest
set
thing I would say is
sucked.
Dynasty.
I want to just say,
Well, Dynasty's my favorite
I'd rather
set.
say it's just a non-draftable set and leave it there.
Yeah, I would say
God,
more non.
that's probably more fair.
Expansion.
Now, Dynasty, best set I've ever opened. Even though it's done me dirty every time I've opened it, it's still the most fun set ever. So, literally, love Dynasty. Looking forward to another
Everfest?
Dynasty.
Crucible. Both of those
Everfest,
sets are crazy.
Yeah, I mean, Everfest, I think, still has great value, and you can find it. Great value out of those old cards.
Everfest is still an insane set.
If
you want a good
Crucible
tech
is
card-
expensive.
If you want a good tech card for a deck, it's probably out of Everfest.
Yep.
Yeah.
Everfest has so
I
many
mean-
tech cards. Crucible does too, though. Actually, I think, right?
Crucible and
tech cards,
Everfest
yeah.
have big carrying cards. Just depends what archetypes.
Like Majestics are banger. It's all good stuff.
Yeah, Crucible
But,
has Righteous
yeah.
Cleansing. I love that card.
Yeah, I bet you do.
Spoils
Especially when
of
you put it
War,
on top.
Twinning Blade.
Yeah, Spoils the War, Twinning Blade. Oh yeah. The really nice Twinning Blade comes out of that first edition Crucible. Oh, it is so awesome looking. But yeah, Crucible's got tons of things. More
Plasma
no, not Mordred.
Purifier, yeah. What are we talking about?
what's-
Crew?
Yeah, I was gonna say Mordred didn't come out of Crew.
No, Skeleton came out of Crew.
Yeah, Skeleton came out of Crew. Skeletta came out of Crew.
Yeah.
Revel and Runeblood, is that out of
That's Everfest.
Everfest? Yeah.
Skeleton
So many good cards.
and Runeblood Barrier were your big ones that came out. Oh, and then Mavrium's guys. Mavrium's guys came out
Yeah,
in Crew.
Yep.
Mobs guys. That's the Crucible.
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, Moss guys came out in Crew.
Gaze the
Yeah, that's
Aces.
rare.
Snapback.
Yeah. Snapback, Chain Lightning.
Cash In.
What's the other one? Cash In also
well,
came in there.
We're
Yep,
never getting
yeah.
that back in the near future.
No,
Goodbye,
no,
Cash
God,
In.
no. That card's not so good.
Goodbye, Cash In.
That card is definitely gone forever now. Like it will never come back.
Oh my god. I want Cash In on Marlin so bad. Like, oh man, oh man.
Salt the Wound. Yeah, Crucible is great. Okay, anyway.
But just think about it. Think about your compendium, guys. It's going to be a crazy set. There is going to be the same thing we've seen. The high, heavy hits are going to be high, and they're going to be heavy, and they're going to be expensive. And everything else should be pretty moderately priced because it should be enough people opening it and throwing them around. But that antiquity stuff is probably going to fetch quite a penny. And that's the chase.
That makes sense.
And we don't even know what the fable is, if there is one.
Oh
My god!
Based off of the marketing thing, there is not a Fabled.
Like there's no CNC that's going to pop out of there like the one from Donnie. Like we're not
So-
getting some crazy shit.
How they do the normal like product listing thing, where
Right.
it's like X number commons, generics, whatever. There was no Fabled listed.
So no pen 000 yet?
Whew, I'm
Not that we know of.
I'm holding to
But-
it.
We have the Antiquity pack and we have the Antiquity Fableds. We don't know what those are going to be, what rate those are going to be printed at. So
Yeah.
this we have what, 4 Fabled cards that are getting reprinted.
Should be 3, right? Is it 4?
I Heart Riches.
It's just those
Yeah,
3
is
at
that
the
it?
moment.
Oh, at the moment.
So that's
yeah.
probably all of them because they've released the first 10 in order, kind of. Like they have all the first 10. And then there's
Give me a second.
11 through 38 in the Antiquity pack that has not been spoiled yet.
Oh my god, there could be anything in that
There's
damn
quite a
thing,
few.
dude. I'm like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
So it's probably
is
not.
it one
you're
per
right.
box? Is it like a one per box
One per
antiquity, or is it
box.
like random?
Okay. There's 2 cards and an art card.
What the hell? Yeah, so it's like the high seas.
Yes, it's
Gold
exactly
packs
like
again.
Yes,
Oh my god.
kind of like
man.
that.
Just let me pull one riches so I don't have to buy it, man. That's all I want. Just the one
Yeah,
riches.
I'd be
And the
down
eye,
for
actually.
riches or heart
And
or
the eye.
eye. Any of the fables I don't own myself yet would be sweet. Gunic, I'd love a final spring Gunic.
Is that really what it's getting dubbed, Gunic? Oh,
Yeah, everyone's calling
Gunic,
it
yes,
Gunic.
it is a Gunic.
oh Lord. It's the armpit.
And
We
the new
gotta
riches
come up-
is
we gotta
riches a
come up
triple
with
goonie.
Different things, right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
different
crew
things.
neck.
Crew neck, Gunic.
Yeah.
This is Gunic.
Yeah,
'cause
yeah.
They took her straps off.
Yeah.
Or her
Somebody
sleeves off.
said
They
the
took her
new-
sleeves off.
The new riches is riches a triple goonie, and I was like, all right, that's pretty good.
Okay, I like
So,
Okay,
Yep,
I'm
I'm
gonna have to
in.
look at this art. I have not actually seen this.
it.
yeah,
Oh,
it's-
go. Wait, you haven't seen the tunic
Go
or
look it
the
up.
or
The riches.
The tunic is really
mean,
cute. Like I,
Dude,
it,
Oh yeah,
she's
I've seen the tunic.
it's got that like big Everfest energy, right? It's just
it
it's
does.
really good.
No,
I
the
love
riches,
new
the riches,
tunics.
you're paying that tax. I need that riches. That's going to make me feel like I'm really creating gold.
I
when
actually
I
like
pitch
the
it to a
original Eye of
gold.
Ophidia better. Both Heart of Findles are great.
Yeah, I'm an OG on all the art.
Is it the eye? The Eye of Ophidia doesn't look too much different. You know what I mean? Like they kept that same sort of essence as the original
Yeah.
eye.
Yeah, but they kind of like stress the background art more, and I really just
They
like
did.
boom, Eye of Ophidia.
I like the eye really gazing at you. Heart of Findle looks like a Warlock Hellstone from World of Warcraft, so I think it looks
It
pretty
does.
cool. I'm
That's
actually
exactly what I thought.
I'm
I
s-
thought it looked like a Warlock.
I'm super stoked about that. I'm just like, that's so cool.
Okay.
I'm excited.
next?
Obviously, I'm silly excited for this set. I mean, to think 5 years or 2 years down the road that I'll get to buy another Dynasty that's worth way more than I should ever open it for, and then waste my money. Like, I'm so excited to go.
Love
I could
wasting
open
money.
Dynasty or Compendium. Like, this is amazing. I'm happy. I'll lose every game of Fab from here on out. I'm still happy about. Compendium.
Okay,
We did
I get it.
What, the riches? Yes,
Whoa.
Yeah, I get it.
Whoa, okay, they spoiled a new card live.
Yes.
Ooh.
I
I
think
don't
as we're
understand it.
recording, they're doing the Sage premiere, right?
Yeah,
For-
they're doing Sage gameplay. I don't understand this room blade arm, so I'm not going to try to talk about it right now.
We could talk about it next week. You know what we can talk
Yeah,
about
yeah.
if you're done with the market minute? We could talk about the stuff that they
The
have
heck is that?
spoiled before this episode started.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so I think we've had a series of games so far. We've had Dash versus Dory. We've had KO versus
Bravo, Flattering Showman.
Bravo. Yep. I think those are the two that we
Bravo.
saw.
Dory versus Dash.
Yeah. So I think reception has been a little bit mixed because people were expecting a lot more new cards in the Sage product. I get why they don't shove a bunch of cards from their new product into their pre-sealed product because it does take away from sales of their pre-sealed product. But it is weird that they like slammed down really hard on this statement that the Sage decks were like calling ready for Sage tournaments.
Yeah,
That has been the
So-
biggest negative Nancy thing so far.
yeah. I just think that the Sage precons were poorly marketed. I think they're fine if you say that they're a path to upgrade,
Mm-hmm.
and you say it's like a $25 ticket because if you buy the precon and then you buy like $5 of singles, you're good to go. I think that would have been a better marketing ploy, but yeah. Well, because like you look at the Icelander deck, and I'm going to harp on the Icelander deck because oh boy, that made me upset. I may or may not have melted pretty hard on this one. The Icelander deck is fine. It does a couple things there that are good. The big issues that I have with it is that deck currently loses to anybody who just runs AB3 and literally arcane barriers everything. Like, it can't. That iteration of the deck cannot beat a fatigue deck. So what you have to do to beat a fatigue deck is play 2 red Eisenhower Weather Veins, play Ice Eternal, fuse the Ice Eternal, do that kind of thing, arsenal the other Ice Eternal, and then you play it out again. So you're hitting them for like 8/8, and then the 2 snapbacks 3/3. So you hit them for 22, 24 damage, and that's not including the leak damage you've done over the course of the game. None of that's included in the precon. So like anybody who just wants to sit across from an Icelander and fatigue it, mission accomplished. You won. It includes cards also that really confuse me. It includes Cold Snap, which Cold Snap's a good disruptive card. It's an old card that's like a pay 1 in blue. Your opponent can pay 1. If they do, their arsenal doesn't get frozen. If they don't, you get to freeze the arsenal. And if it's played out of your arsenal, draw a card. That card was really, really strong in Constructed Icelander because you had Waning Moon. So you basically got to give them a Frostbite, swing the Waning Moon, and if they didn't want to pay, you got to lock their arsenal for a turn as well. Right?
Which
That's a really
kept them
strong
off
card.
a 5-card hand, plus you gave them a Frostbite.
Yeah, which is really, really strong. In Sage, we don't have that. We have Crucible. So your damage proposition of that card disappears. It's completely gone.
Yeah.
And then the other card they showed was Frostspike, which is a blue 0-cost instant. It's an ice instant. And it says just put a Frostbite in every exposed ice or exposed zone. The issue is you're playing a wizard, so they're going to have Null Rune or Arcane Barrier in those zones. So they're not going to be exposed.
This,
So what am I
this
doing
card
with
is
this
so
card?
awkward. Okay, it's worse
Yes.
than that. If you have an exposed zone, you give yourself a Frostbite.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that part. Yeah, it doesn't say optional, and it's mandatory, and it doesn't say opponent. So it looks at your own zones too. So if I broke my chess piece because I needed a resource on an opponent's turn one time, to play a D-Reactor or something, I don't know. We're just gonna make up a reason. Or better yet, I broke my Glacial Horns to freeze your arsenal so I could get like a big pop-off turn in. Right? I know you have Oasis in your arsenal. I break my Glacial Horns. I go in. Right? If I play Frostspike, it looks at my head zone too. If you don't have an exposed head zone, I gotta put the Frostbite there.
Was this
That
an
is so
oversight?
ass. What the
Yeah,
hell?
yeah. This feels like
Yeah.
an oversight. Like it should
Yeah.
say create a
That does not
Frostbite
belong in a
token.
calling level deck. That's
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
It also
that
doesn't
is-
block.
Yeah.
The only
It's an
appeal of
inst-
it, the only appeal of it, it's an instant. You could play it from hand. Like I think that's what Justin was about to say. It's an instant.
Well, yeah, the appeal for it is that you're supposed to be able to go like Ice Eternal, fuse with this card, hold priority, play it out. So that way, if your opponent has 4 exposed zones, you just created 5 Frostbites on an Ice Eternal.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not going to happen. So, yeah, I don't get it.
It should say
I don't
create a
understand the
Frostbite
card.
token in an opponent's exposed head, chest, arms, or leg zone. But it doesn't. It feels like an oversight. I can't see any reason you'd ever want to Frostbite yourself, realistically.
Nope. But we also got. I don't want to stick too long on the Wizard deck because it was the only new card we saw in that deck. It was playing against Fi, and Fi actually got some pretty sweet cards.
Yes, I did get some sweet cards.
indeed.
So-
We got Inflame the Firebrand. 0 cost, 2 power, 3 block, Draconic Ninja attack action. It's a rare. When this attacks, if you control 2 or more Draconic chain links, this gets go again. If you have 3 or more, all attacks are Draconic. This combat chain. 4 or more, this gets plus 2 power. So you can turn a whole entire chain Draconic, and I don't know if that has any impact, but it's cool. It does stuff for like Syndra to where you can bring your daggers back easier, but like I don't know how often you're flicking your daggers.
Yeah, also 4 chain links is harder than it seems a lot of times for your non-finishers.
Yeah, well, it's like
This definitely seems like a Fi card because like you want to throw the Phoenix Flame and the Searing Ember Blade like every
Yeah.
turn, so it's already 2 of your chain links.
yeah. So this is easy to have like starter, Searing Ember Blade, Phoenix Flame, this card.
Mm-hmm.
So that's like an easy 3-card hand to get to it to have it online. But I don't know. I feel like they put the 3rd chain link text in there because they needed filler. Like you needed something to do when it's the 3rd chain link.
I wonder if there's anything that might become significant for, because it's like, do you
Yeah,
really
look
want to play this where you're only doing the thing where you turn a random other chain link draconic.
Isn't there some Phi card though that wants every card to be draconic? But that might be at the
That's
majestic level.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
majestic.
I was gonna say I know there's some wild card where like they don't play it simply because
Oh well,
like you're never get all the chain
I
links.
That's a
think the
loyalty.
2 new cards that they printed for Phi, or Draconic Ninja and Draconic in general, both do have implications for classic constructed Phi. Fire that burns within as well, I think, definitely has some implications for classic constructed Phi, and Inflame the Firebrand definitely has some classic constructed implications for Phi. I won't be surprised to see Phi actually hit LL like eventually. They can't keep him around forever. He's just so close to being juicy because he's got a good end game strat. He's like pretty aggressive. And these 2 cards are very good for him.
Okay, so why are we not talking about Syndra with these Draconic Ninja cards?
They just don't fit her game plan very well. Fire that burns within costs 1. That's already like a huge problem for Syndra. It doesn't like do it, and it's Phoenix Flame. Even though it's Draconic, it's Phoenix Flame focused. Inflame the Firebrand could be a Syndra card. We would have to see. On the 4th chain link, it comes in for 4. But otherwise, it's bad.
I was just thinking a 0 cost possible starter. Am I reading that right? No, I'm not reading that right. Never mind.
No, it can't be a starter.
2 or more Draconic. Yeah,
yes.
it's not a starter. Never mind.
Yeah. I mean, it could be that there's cards that this just replaces just because Syndras are still trying to find a clean 80 after they had 10 cards banned out of their deck. But I think it very much screams more of Phi, since he, like, by default has 2 chain links already every turn, right? Searing Ember Blade and Phoenix Flame.
Syndra is definitely hunting a starter, where Phi is hunting just like good rate and finishers.
Mm-hmm.
And Inflame the Firebrand does that. It's a modular card. It's fine. So we got those. What else? Oh, we got Teklo Trebuchet. That was a cool card.
With Dash. I think this card was consistently pitched and never played. This card is insane, and it is bananas if it's in all 3 colors. It is not a Trebuchet, which people immediately pointed out. It is definitely a catapult. When this attacks, the next attack you boost this combat chain gets +2. It is a boost card with 1 attack, 3 defense, and the only flavor we've seen so far is blue. Even in blue, this is an auto 3 add-in in every Dash IO deck forever. God, it's good.
Yes. This
Blue block
I
3/0.
think they're saying it replaces Blue's zipper hit. Is that the one?
It's
goes
like
in for?
Just think about the implication. This alone is just a T-bone that still gets your opponent's armor and then gives +2 to something later.
So like you crack Eye Gauntlet, you go Trebuchet, heist for 9.
Yeah. But
is that good?
Just think about it this way: you have a boom grenade out. You throw your blue Teklo Trebuchet 2000, and they go, "I guess I'm giving you 1 point of armor, even though this isn't a blue T-bone. Here's my 1 point of armor," and then you come in with a zipper hit for 7, and now they're going, "Ooh,
yeah,
yikes." Oh god, red zipper hit for 7's dirty.
This card's really good. I'm a big fan of it. I'm happy for them. Guardian got the most broken card ever printed, and I'm excited for them.
Yep.
They got Enclosed Firemind. Yeah, Enclosed Firemind. It's a girl or a lady wearing some magma armor. It's a headpiece. It's a Guardian headpiece. It blocks for 0, and it says Arcane Barrier 1. And then it says that it is a rare in English. It is Pen 16, and Federico Muschietti did the art on the card.
I'm looking through my Pleiades deck right now. I'm going to get rid of my Nullrune Hood, and then I go, oh wait, Arcanite Skullcap.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I get.
Yeah, it's literally just Nullrune
Sage, but like even in Sage, you could just run Nullrune Hood unless they add something like if you blocked with a game card this turn. But then like Oh, dude, this
The
is
only thing, yeah, yeah. The only thing
It's
that I've seen
straight up a
people
reskin.
speculate on, yeah, is exactly that. This gets around the cold foil reprint policy. So because cold foil null rune equipment is just impossible to find. So this gives you a chance to play cold foils of your equipment. That's the only thing I've seen about it. That's been interesting.
Or it used to
but
have
we did
Battle
see-
Worn 1, and they said that's too broken. Downgrade.
It should have had Battle Worn 1, and you can't change my mind. That is a perfectly fine card for a Guardian to have. We didn't for Ninja. We forgot to talk about their mask. We forgot to talk about
Oh,
Mask
they got a
of the
new
Swarming
crappy
Claw.
weird mask.
Oh yeah,
No,
It's a weird card.
It's good Kano hate. That's for sure. It's Arcane
yeah,
Barrier
Kano
1.
is still CC. This would be
Yeah.
probably still not
In Sage,
playable.
it's still it's good. It's because the thing is that it's Spell Void X, where X is the number of chain links you control. So even if it's Spell Void 2 on Chainlink 2, this is a 10 value headpiece versus Kano.
Yeah, but
And
do
if you
give
use it
up
on Chainlink
Mopple?
1,
You could just kill the Kano instead.
yes.
Oh.
If this Mopple is usually like a 6 or 7 value headpiece, and this is guaranteed 10 because you can always, if you do it on Chainlink 1, you always get the Spell Void 1 and you always get the AB 1, so you get the 10 value.
This feels nice for just not getting punished for going for playing the game plan you want to play. Like you put out your chain links and you're gonna get blown up on chain link 4. Now you're
If you think about it, if you're in a red line deck, if they try to go off on your first attack, you have 3 cards to pitch in your hand, right?
Yep.
And then the
It
second
gives
time
you
you
3
swing,
functional health.
you have AB Spell Void 2, and you have 2 cards in it. The biggest problem is that they can respond while your card is on the layer, but before it's on the chain.
Yeah.
Meaning this can be a Spell Void 0.
Yes, it can be. And that's what Kano has to do. But in that situation, if you're the ninja player, you should have a full hand of cards.
Yeah.
So
Which just make Kano's kill range very different.
Yeah.
But Kano is LL, so unless Living Legend
well,
comes
he's
back,
in Sage. He's in Sage, and he's very good in Sage.
yeah.
So this is
fair.
a real card.
Okay, I would definitely run this in Sage as a ninja.
Yes.
To be fair.
Yeah. And they also got double cross straps, which is another AB1 piece of equipment. But it says it's a chess piece, instant, destroy this, gain 1 resource, activate this if you hit 2 or more times its combat chain.
Oh, this
So
chess
suddenly-
piece is lit. This chess piece is really
that
good.
Yes.
chess piece is really good.
Suddenly, ninjas have a really nice AB3 suite.
Yeah.
Double cross
Like,
strap.
those 2 plus... Yeah, that plus Tide Flippers is a really strong AB3 suite for Zen. You still have the Tiger package, which is really good. So, they're just looking for a headpiece at this point.
And you don't got to bring the lantern in. Lantern's rare, right? So I mean, it still fits Sage technically. But
Yeah, Lantern's still rare. You could play it instead of a Kadachi, but
well, I'm saying you don't
These
want
are
to.
just-
So
yeah.
it's nice to be able
Yeah.
to not have
these
to
are
think
just
about.
really good pieces of equipment.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What else did we get? We got the
warrior equipment.
Go ahead.
Shown. I think the warrior equipment shown is fairly good too. It's not exciting,
Yeah.
but they
Unity
got
stuff.
yes, the unity.
Yeah, it's just
stuff.
going to be body
It's
parts
just good
of
armor.
Unity. I think we're going to get 4 of these. I have a hunch.
I mean, DGA is legal in Sage. Woo! So you can have
Yeah.
block 12 on your 4 pieces of equipment and DGA.
Oh, oh, no, it's majestic. I was gonna say Olympia can't visit no forges in Sage.
No.
Jesus, thankfully. Oof.
No, we cannot.
Ooh, man, we don't need that much equipment. But I mean, blocking for 5, then blocking for 4 is pretty damn good. I mean, like one card. I mean, like that's make or break. I mean, those are some hard break points usually for Sage. So it's good to think about.
Not exciting, but I think they are still quite good.
Warrior doesn't have really good rare head and gloves like outside of like using like Beckoner, I think, and things like that. I don't think they have anything, do they?
Olympia has his headpiece, and that's why a lot of people play
Yeah,
Olympia
Olympia's
just
got-
for the block 3. Now you don't feel like you have
Yeah.
to play it. You could play Helm of Unity, and it's almost as good.
But I mean, like Dory doesn't have access to Glee. I don't think, right? It's Olympia.
Yeah, it's just Olympia. Dory's access to a
Yeah.
helmet, I think, was Blade Beckoner helm, and that was it.
Right.
So this is an upgrade of Blade Beckoner helm.
This kind of creates that less reliance on these overly, sought after equipment, like everybody running Blade Beckoner because it's blocks.
Okay,
like
what
it.
all?
I mean,
what all
it's
did we get for
bare
Brute?
bones.
I think we got a new chest piece that was spoiled, right? The predatory plating.
New chest
That's
piece,
new.
and we got Bear Hug.
So the new chest piece, I think,
Yeah.
is actually quite good.
Yes.
It's instant destroy this, gain 1 resource, activate this only if you control a card with 6 or more attack, and then it has Guardwell too. That's
Guardwell's great.
yeah, and 1
Yeah, I mean-
resource at instant speed. Like they banned Vest of the First Fist, rightfully so, and then we've gotten 2 chess pieces that add a resource at instant speed. They're very conditional,
Non-generic.
but yes, they are.
They're conditional. There is a
They're-
journey that you have to go through.
Yes. I mean the
Dude, the
Ninja
journey for
Journey-
this is
the
play
Ninja
Wild
Journey is-
Ride.
Yeah, the Ninja Journey.
Wait, hold it. Are we actually saying that this is like difficult here?
No.
Like I played.
No.
I look at my
There's-
cards real
there's
quick.
a
I think
requirement.
really hard. I play Buck Wild. I activate chest piece.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing here, guys?
It's class specific, non-generic, and there is at least one hoop you have to jump, like one condition, not a hard condition.
Yeah.
But
Oh, I don't
that's
want the
how they-
condition to be hard. I'm just saying let's
But
not overblow that there.
That's how they're evaluating that and why they're going to let that happen. Plus, it's Guardwell, which works with this obviously instead of Temper, so it's not going to go away. So you get the full block value from it, and you keep it around. It's a good chess piece. I mean, like there's a lot to like about it.
Their other card comes in rainbow. It's a really silly. It's I think it's literally a brute hugging a bear. Play this only.
Is that a bear? It looks like a tree.
I mean, it's got bear claws, so
I think it's
maybe
an
a mix.
ent.
It's a
think
ent.
Yeah, I think it's a brute giving an ent a bear hug. And
It's
killing him.
actually what's his face, isn't it? It looks like Tough Nut a little bit.
It kind of does look like Tough Nut.
It's
This is my lore. This is
Yes.
how it works.
Yeah, he's
It
so excited
actually-
to see his Treebeard, and he is accidentally killing him.
He's actually killing them.
Yeah, he's literally exploding. It actually blocks 3, which is crazy. They love to make brute
Yeah.
cards block 2 or 0. Play this
Mhm.
only if you've pitched a card with 6 or more this turn.
It's a 2 for 7.
It's
Yeah.
a 6 and KO on blue.
Well, notably, you play Wild Ride pitching a blue 6, and then you break your chess piece and throw this, and have a 2-card or a 3-card 13 in Sage. It's pretty strong. Unfortunately, it's a 5 in blue because they'll never give brute another blue 6.
Oh.
They literally
It's a
hate
KO
everyone
6.
but KO. It's a KO 6. That's true.
It's a KO.
6. It counts.
Uh,
Yeah, no, those are good. Oh, we didn't talk about the actual Good Guardian card. We forgot about them. The boots.
Are the boots
The basalt
new?
boots.
Oh, I can't
The
remember
boots are
if they
new,
were
yeah.
new or not.
Yeah, they came out of the deck. It's if you control a Seismic Surge token, it gets +1, and it's Temper 1. So it's really Temper 2.
Because you're always going to control a seismic surge on.
I mean,
Yeah.
as Valdo.
Yeah,
You have the new chess piece. Whenever
Eh.
you play an aura, you may tap it. If you do pay 1, create a Seismic Surge token, and that's Guardwell. So literally, like,
when you play them together.
yeah.
These
Yeah.
are so much better than giving your opponent a quicken token. I will say that.
Yes. Yeah. This is easily
What if
the
you-
second best Guardian boot, or actually the best Guardian boot printed.
What if you want to give them a quicken token though? Like, what if you're just in a helpful mood and you say, "Here you go, have a quicken token."
You know, have you ever been hit by Sledge twice in one turn? Did you know that's not a once per turn?
I've done that.
attack
I've done that on
action?
camera. I've done that on camera. It's funny.
Yeah, 3-card
Um,
12 with no cards wasted from deck. Pretty good. Yeah.
The only other new card we saw is Aether Storm Wellington, but it's just AB2 boots, so nobody really cares.
the name of these is comical. It's
It's
so
so good.
funny.
Aether
so
Storm
funny.
Wellingtons.
Yeah. They're just boots.
Wizard
Is that a
hate.
joke?
Wizard on Wizard hate.
It's just, I had somebody pitch this idea to me, and now it's been stuck in my head. And I wish there was a piece of equipment that said AB1, AB1.
Yes.
So that way you could treat it as Arcane Barrier 1 or 2 on one piece of equipment.
Guardian could have been given it, right? Like, there's so many
Yes.
class-specific
I wanted it
2
to be
AB
generic.
headpieces, but a Guardian
Yeah.
AB1, AB1.
Yeah,
Could've-
I would
could've
love
been.
that to be generic, but I don't know. Anyway, so I think that's all the new cards. So based off what we've seen, what do you guys want to see? Like, what's on your wish list?
I want to see, as someone who's currently
Construction or
Pleiades filled,
Sage?
I want to see,
Yes.
Agroblaze spoiler. I'm pumped to see that.
What do you want it to do?
Oh god, I really want it to on Clash blow up an item. Like, I want that so
Oh
bad.
my! Wait. So this is we're talking constructed or
Yeah, just what kind of cards do you want to see?
okay.
Like, is
Out
there a
of 10.
specific card you want to see? Is there a set of cards? Is there like a theme that you want? What do you want out of Sage? Or sorry, what do you want out of Pen? That
I'm
one.
just excited for every. They said like every border gets a new card, or at least 2 new cards, right? So I'm just excited to see like all the heroes have shakeups in their deck archetypes. That's really exciting to me as someone who likes to deck build.
Mhm.
I just want a blue semi-disruptive assassin card. Just give me something that is not
many more do
anywhere
you
near
want?
Bond's level, but something that is, can be a decent blue in the deck.
Bonds of mild
That's literally
discomfort.
you gotta.
Bonds of
You gotta.
mild
Bonds of
Sure.
slight annoyance.
I mean, I know. Not everyone runs, but you got surgical, persuasive.
Bonds. I'm
Bonds?
sorry
Well, in
about
Sage,
that. I
those
won't do
are-
it again. I promise.
Oh, he's talking
Nobody
about
plays
Sage
surgical
related.
anymore, dude.
Yeah, I
Okay.
mean, Sage, you don't have them, but here it is what it is. What do I want? I want better Arcane Barrier for everybody. Like, the Guardian one made me angry because I really genuinely wanted like everybody to have good Arcane Barrier.
It's just a waste of
'Cause-
a set slot.
Yeah. Yeah, because like double cross trap, you can play that when you're not playing against a Runeblade or a Wizard, and it's just a good chess piece. It just makes a resource.
Mm-hmm.
So if you decide that hardened cross trap is too, like, you want to do some slot compression and you're having to decide, do I really need hardened cross trap? No, I could just play double cross trap and it's fine. That kind of thing. I really like those types of pieces of equipment that are popping up. I really want that for like every class. I want everybody to have a good source of Arcane Barrier. That is
Would
like
you
my one
be
wish.
like? Would you be upset if they just made Diadetic Carapace generic?
Well, I said I wanted the AB1 thing as a generic.
Like, if we go
would
back
put
in
it-
time and make it not Runeblade, we give Temper 2, AB2 to in chess piece to everybody.
Giving Wizards AB4 on 2 pieces of equipment is a little spooky, but let's see. Is there any actual class issues with doing that? Not immediately popping to mind, but I think I'm okay with it.
Because they lose the tunic slot, right? For like
Yeah, like your chess piece is your most contested slot 9 times out of 10.
chest then boots.
Yep. So that's probably fine. There's probably some issue there I'd have to think of later, but really
Right.
genuinely, like,
Acilio's
that-
getting
I
a
would
card
love
though,
it.
Justin. What is it? What's Acilio getting?
oh god, please don't get anything. The funny card that I want another sigil. I just love the sigils in general
Mm-hmm.
because that means I get another Marvel sigil and my deck gets to look prettier. But I want a lightning sigil that is ward 1, and when it pops, you get an embodiment of lightning.
Okay, so just like Sigil of Conductivity, but for any damage.
Yeah, or make it like physical damage, so
Mhm.
that way you have like, you have like sigil of polarity or something, or the sigil of resistivity or something. Like,
Well, I
have it be
imagine
some other like electrical term.
that would be in the rare slot, so we will know on Saturday and be talking about it when we record next.
Yeah, like if you're trying to print something for Acilio, I think that's a fun one because it obviously doesn't stick around the same way that conductivity does. But in your arcane matchups, it would actually be kind of nice to be able to get a sigil to stick on the board. So like if it only popped on physical damage versus Verdance, they can't just 40 you with arcane. They got to
Mhm.
try to pop your sigil. and now you got a mini game there. That would be fun.
So, do we know for sure that there are no new heroes coming, or is that still up in the air?
They have number crunched out Blaze, but I can't say that for like all the heroes.
Yeah, it's hard to tell.
Yeah, there's way too many spots still around, but it does look like Wizard has been number crunched out of a new hero. Mech for some reason.
Specifically, I'm thinking of new.
Mech for some reason has the largest card pool out of everybody.
I think it's because of
Tech
how
was-
different their archetypes are, like Max, Dash, IO,
Yeah.
and Dash.
Yeah,
and
their needs are all
Technomorph.
very different.
Yeah, basically different
Yeah.
different classes almost.
Yeah, they really can be. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, outside of that, I don't really know.
Well, I
What do you
wanted
want, Noah?
I wanted a ratted battering bolt because we all know it's a harpoon. So let's just make it happen. Give me that. That's step number one. Number two,
It's
I
literally
want
just a
something-
battering bolt reprint. It just says harpoon.
Right,
at the
yes,
bottom.
it just says it just is a harpoon. Yeah, we all know it's a harpoon. It's
I'm down.
absolute,
I'm
it's
actually
absolute
down. It's
bullshit, is what
whatever.
it is.
A battered
Okay.
harpoon. We got a
Or
rusty harpoon.
the same card that is a harpoon that does the same thing, so I could play them both, and just more hate towards warriors.
Ugh.
And
Ugh.
yeah, I'll run both of them. We'll just take the king sharks and the krakens out. Obviously, I want a new harpoon. I think that we'll make one. Another big harpoon, something nice, and then maybe a replacement for loan shark for Marlin, something that isn't just a useless, generates 2 gold and hurts me down the road. Because I just don't like loan shark. Like, I like it and I don't like it. I think the gold generation in Marlin is either it all flows or you're at the mercy of these what plays, like doing an awkward port side exchange or something and dishing your codex. Like, there's ways around it. And then for like Dory Warriors and things like that, I still think that they need to go in the same way as that Iron Song card that they brought out, the Beat of the Iron Song, where there's more hand extension. Warrior suffers from lack of being able to extend their hand. So everything is very hand oriented. So that one card acts as like a go again and a +1 and a damage. Like it's
But you
like
have to
4
beat the
cards
mini
in
game
one.
first.
Right.
Yeah.
But you gotta like, so as long as you can win the mini game, like something else like that gets to dig a little deep, like a singing, but nothing like, maybe nothing crazy like that. Just good hand extension, a card that counts as multifaceted. They deserve something like that. But I mean that's about it. I mean, like, I'm cool with the AB. I think everybody should have access to pretty good AB. They need to keep fleshing out the Sage armor. I think there should be a lot more options. And nothing crazy, but people should have to constantly think and evaluate their armor and their suite and why they're bringing it versus like, I gotta bring this because it blocks for 2. So
Ooh.
keep expanding on that.
Sorry, speaking of blocking for 2, I have finally read and I understand the new Runeblade arm pieces, and these are constructed playable. These are like CC. This is a CC card.
You talk the one with the XX?
Yes,
We're
Beckoning
getting into magic
Haunt.
territory.
We got Vincent
Um,
gaming going on.
Yeah.
Guardwell 2, it's an arm piece. It is an action. So not an action with go again, just an action. Resource with an X in it, resource with an X in it, and then a regular resource symbol, comma, destroy this. Return target or with cost X from your graveyard to your hand. Right? So the way to think about it is if cost is 0, those 2 X's are zeroed out. That cost did not happen, so you would pay 1 to get a 0 cost aura back, and you pay 3 to get a 1 cost aura back.
Right, because 1/1/1.
Yeah.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that card is insane.
There's
Yep.
there's times where
one.
where I will pitch like 10 into that just to clean my hand up when I'm rain chant stacking. I'm in. I love it.
No, it caps at 3.
It
It caps at 3 resources. So
It's-
you're only getting a 0 or a 1.
Wait, you could only.
Oh wait,
pay-
no, maybe you're right. I don't know. Yeah, we're gonna have to wait
Yeah,
for.
can I get like?
You're gonna have to
can-
wait
can
for
I
how-
get a
that's what I'm saying, like, the
2 cost aura or
magic.
something? Like,
Maybe, I don't know.
because
But getting the
It
stacking,
says cost X, so
stacking Vince
Turning
X,
a
one of the
target
hardest
aura.
things can be sometimes is clearing out your hand if you're given full tempo when you really need to clear it out.
Turning a resource, even when you have full tempo, like you could get Reaping Blade, or Like you could swing a Reaping Blade with your 1 resource left, or you can get into the Malefic Incantation pack.
Yes, that's what I was thinking about. Just getting Malefic
Malefic
Incantation,
Incantation.
like number 7, because you got your 3 reds, 3 yellows kind of thing if you're running really heavy on them.
Yeah. Like if Vex and Gohan wasn't so good for Vin said, like I would slam this card because your deck loves Malefic Incantation.
Okay, so where is it actually good? It's not going to be Vincent.
Oh, it's gonna be Stack Vincent. It's Guardwell 2, you said?
Guardwell 2.
Yeah,
So you could play this.
that's
You would
Stack
play it in
Vincent.
Stack Vincent. You could play it in Sage Viscerae for sure. Chain
Oh,
Grasp
great.
is okay in Chain, but I think it really cooks in Chain or in I think it really cooks in Chain. Florian
2.
would have loved this card. Well, not in CC because Grasp is so good. Aurora would probably like this card too because sometimes you just need Sigil of Lightning back.
Wait, can't you get Channel Lightning Valley?
Oh yeah, you can get that. Yeah, you can get Channel Lightning Valley back
For 1 resource, CLV, then shock them. Like,
turn 1 resource into a whole card that draws 2 cards. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Oh, that's gross. Oh.
Yeah. Okay, that would have been really good.
and it blocks 2.
Okay, we are never speaking of this again because that is the first thing I'm doing with Aurora 2.
Okay.
And I'm gonna want to calling that way.
Okay.
All right. There's going to be at least another assassin card. So you already said you want Bonds of Mild Discomfort. What do you want for your second assassin card?
New 2.0.
Oh, okay. So you want a whole new hero. You want New to come back.
I just want new, man. I miss new so freaking much.
That's the highest ceiling of all the cards we've asked for so far. You want an MST hero back already. Like,
Mm-hmm. Sure do. Give me my baby.
okay.
I want my baby back, baby. Anyway.
All right. So, spoiler season officially starts on what?
Friday.
Saturday?
There's one person who has a card on Friday.
Oh no, Mansense is marked as 10 a.m. Thursday.
Ooh.
And then
kidding.
Flesh and
Well.
Blood is doing something on Friday. The Judges
Okay,
of Raids
that-
did Topsy Turvy today, which we forgot about. It's such a weird card. We can talk about it next week since we're running.
It's
kinda long.
AB1, and it's literally only
Chaos.
It's AB1. Yeah, and it's only chaos.
And then Saturday, it's like all day. Sunday, all day.
Yeah. Somebody's got one on Saturday. I don't remember who, but it's gonna be a wild
Yeah,
ride.
me. I'm gonna. It'll
yeah,
be 3
yeah. There's some
PM.
guy who has a card.
It'll
There's
be 3
some. I
PM.
swear, there's somebody.
I'm gonna post the video on this channel, but it will probably go live on February 1st. We'll figure out how the timing goes because I want to make sure
That's okay.
it's
I'm ready.
February's card. I want to make sure they get all the focus, and I'm
should.
just having fun with it.
Yeah.
That's big.
Okay.
But yeah,
Super
this is,
big. Got
this
anything
is
else?
every gamer's favorite time of the year is spoiler season.
Yes.
Oh yeah. No,
Yeah,
nothing.
and this
I'm-
time next
I'm
week we'll have a ton to talk about.
and I'll have
we
lost
will-
to Acilio more times. So
We will have.
Yeah, we're not going to be
We
able to
will know
record
the
on
stage
Wednesday next
format.
week if we're going to talk about anything.
no. Sunday, Monday for sure. We'll keep it real. Sunday at least. So we'll,
Let's go for Sunday. That way we could split it
Yeah.
up a little bit.
yeah,
Seems good.
we get a Sunday one.
Okay. Well, send us off.
All right, Noah, where can everybody find you, buddy?
Nowhere. I know. I'm kidding. At Big Max Fam on Twitter, at Big Max on Blue Sky. One day, and especially for Compendium, I will get back and crack a bunch of packs. I promise. We'll get right back to it. It'll be like I never left. And it'll be interesting and fun, and I'll be consistent with it.
Okay. Thomas?
Yeah, you can find me at Wet the System Fab on Twitter and Wet the System on metafy.gg.
We're
Okay.
plugging the Metafy now.
And-
That's smart.
You
Sorry.
gotta plug it.
Yeah, right here at the end of
Yeah,
the
as you
episode. We
should.
got to plug the Metafy
Yeah,
right at the end of the
exactly.
episode when nobody's
Yeah.
here. Yeah. Justin? Same place,
Just
nowhere.
on Discord. Yeah, just on Discord, Jezza5. That's it.
Yeah, don't try to find Justin. He doesn't
Yeah,
exist
I'm
online
gone.
anymore.
Nope.
Find them at the local events.
You do find
you
them
can find
in
me
the
there.
app.
At Johns Creek. Find
With
us at Johns Creek.
Acilio
Oh, I will-
and
yeah.
gravy.
And Vincent. I was going to play
Okay,
Vincent.
okay. Yeah, I don't have 3 hands. And Vincent.
There you go. Yeah, we got to get the foot up there.
Those are good hero suites, though. Those are really good heroes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I am Draco Hominus 87 everywhere social media is sold. You can specifically find me here on Discord, on I say here on Discord. Y'all don't know where we're recording at, but we are recording on Discord, on Twitter. And
No,
if you see Siblings in Cardboard pop up on a live stream for any of the major events, it's probably me. As always, it might be Noah, but if it's like 3 o'clock in the morning, it might be Noah.
I can't type on it. We've been over this. I want to, but it says I'm not a subscriber.
Why do I keep assuming that?
It's so weird. I'll be on Big Macs. You'll see me. I don't usually chat though. I just lurk, but I am awake watching those events.
Check. All right. Well, if there's nothing else, thanks for joining us, everybody. We hope you enjoyed catching up with us this week, and if you did, subscribe or follow depending on where you found us to catch us again next time. Until then, take care of yourselves, and remember, we are all siblings in cardboard.
Read them and heat them. I'm watching.